Hello everybody, Mark here, and today I'm going to take a break from the Tesco £25 challenge. I've done 8 days already, and what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take a break for today and then start up again tomorrow, because what I want to do is I want to make another Sandwich of Righteous Justice is the title. It was invented by Pete Thomas, and I mean, he made a really good sandwich, pulled pork, and he made his own gravy and everything. And this is going to be something very different, but he's the one in, so I'm going to take up his challenge. It involves several components, actually. Let me see, it's going to be chicken, bacon, and some steak, okay? Now, the chicken, what I'm going to do, I'm going to give it a hammer with this. Okay, here we go. There's this breadboard. You might not be able to see, but it's got cling film on it. There's a bit of chicken. And what I'm going to do is place that on there. Cover the chicken. Now I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to attempt to hammer it out flat. I've never done this before, but I've seen it on the television. Now, I'm being careful to use the flat edge here because, unfortunately, the only hammer I could find was one. It's like a tenderizing thing. So you got these areas there, and these for, you know, I don't want to rip the cling film here. So I'm going to hammer it out, see if I can get it nice and flat. And if this works, I'm going to do the same with the, because actually also, by hammering it, apparently I'm softening up the meat. But also I'm flattening it and making it wider, so it'll fit the piece of bread better. You know, make the meat fit the size of the slice of bread. Anyway, that seems to be working. Yeah, that seems to have done pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going to see if I'm going to do the next step in a moment. Okay, and here we go with the bits of steak. I've done the same thing. I've defrosted them in the microwave, and I'm going to do 3 at a time. Now there we go, covered over with cling film. Give it a hammer with the flat side. Okay, that moved away. Right, I'm going to try and put that back in the middle. Alright, here we go. I'm attempting to flatten it, make it nice and flat. Keeps on moving around. I'm trying to keep it still. Yeah, I figure, from what I understand, banging it like this will make it, you know, softer to chew, and also it's going to make it wider. So you know, it's going to make it flat so it doesn't roll off the sandwich. It's going to make it wider so it'll fit more of the bread. Okay, that seems to have worked there. Makes it fairly flat. Yeah, so when I come to position that around the bread, I'm going to fit it on the slice better. Okay, right, I'm going to do that with the rest of them, and I'll come back to you. And now I've hammered the chicken and the steak. I've hammered them into thin slices. The steak was in chunks already. I hammered that flat, and the same as the chicken. Now I'm going to fry it up. I've got 3 bits of bacon under the grill. I've got 2 slices of homemade bread, which I made yesterday. And I've got some lettuce over there. I've still got to figure out what sauce I'm going to use, but I'll work that out shortly. I might even use. Where's it gone? I might use. I think I'll go for the reggae. Now this is kind of spicy. It's 2 out of 3 peppers. Yeah, it's pretty hot. I use a very small amount, I think. Yeah, put some on the top, a little bit on the bottom. There. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, I've gone for a little bit, spread it all around. Okay. Anyway, so the meat is heating up. It's unfortunately because the bacon is under the grill, so that's taken up. So I'm going to be using the frying pan here. In fact, I might turn this up. I've got it. I'm going to put it up to from 9 to 9.5 out of 12. Okay, I'm going to cook that for a little bit, and then I'll show you once it starts cooking. The chicken and the steak are cooking quite nicely. There we are. I don't know if I can get a decent. There. Yeah, the chicken I'm turning over every few minutes. The steak, I've taken the chunks and I've cut them like to open them up, cut them down the middle, and that way they get to cook on the inside extra good. Okay, I put a little bit more oil in there. What I want is the steak to be nice and dark. I like it that way. Now, every few minutes, turn them over so the light bit is underneath and the dark bit on the top there. Just to flip them around, keep them moving. There, that's actually looking pretty good. Won't be too long till it's done. I'm going to have another look at the bacon. Okay. Alright, pretty much done now. What I've done, I've just taken the bacon out of the grill. I'm going to place that on the sandwich as the base. Right. Right, that's going to be the base. And what else now? Now is the... I think the steak. Yeah, I'm going to try and get all this out, get the oil tipped out over the one side there. Actually, there's a little bit of chicken that came off. Okay, I'm not sure how the steak is going to stack on here, but I'm going to try and put it on there, and then I've got the secret ingredient. Okay, I'm just gonna. It's not that easy actually. The steak doesn't want to stay in one place. Okay, just a couple more bits. Now what I'm doing, I'm trying to get the steak to be evenly positioned around the sandwich. Now, I'm going to turn the cooker off. Right. Okay. There we go. Right, put you over there. Now I'm going to keep the. I'm going to put the sandwich. I'm going to put the pan on a slight angle, so the fat will drain away from the chicken, while I put the cheese. Now what I want is for the steak to melt the cheese and there we are. This is a processed cheese that is just regular Co-op or anywhere. Okay, so we've got the bacon, then the steak. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut this piece of chicken in half, actually, because it doesn't quite fit the bread, because I'm going to cut the sandwich in half. I'm going to cut it in half about there, you see. Now, what I need now is the lettuce. Now I'm going to put, actually, I'll put that way, there, and then alternate there. And it's going to be a thick sandwich. Okay. So, I'll tell you what though, the first sandwich of Righteous Justice I made, I put the challenge out to anybody who can think up a name for it. And we've got a few good ones. So if you are watching this and you fancy trying to name it, by all means, write in the comments, and then I'll read it out and give you a shout out for anybody who puts any, gives it a name that is suitable. Okay, so homemade bread with reggae sauce, 3 slices of bacon, a bunch of chunks of steak, then some cheese, then 4 bits of lettuce, and then another slice of homemade bread. Okay, right, there we are. Let's see what it, there's plenty of meat and cheese. Let's see what it tastes like. Quite nice. The steak is actually very crunchy. The cheese and actually the butter is melting as well. It's hard to tell which flavours are coming through. The cheese is coming through. But, the lettuce is really good. It's little gem lettuce. Tell you what, 3 types of meat in this. Oh, I'm going to move this other bit over. It's starting to drip a little bit. It needs a little bit more reggae sauce. I only put a little bit of it because it's quite hot, but I'm not tasting it too much. The bacon, you can taste the bacon and the chicken. This is good. The steak chunks are a little bit too crunchy though. They're a little bit too hard. I flattened them out as best I could. But, yeah, maybe if there's another way to not make them quite so hard, But all in all, this is very nice. Big piece of chicken. It's like biting into a chicken, like a chicken burger. When you go to a kebab shop or a burger shop, you get a big piece of chicken in a bun. Tastes like that, Anyway, there is a close-up. Okay, homemade bread, reggae sauce, bacon, steak pieces, cheese, chicken, lettuce. There we have it. Now that is one big sandwich. That's a great sandwich. Right, so Righteous Sandwich Challenge number 3, this one is. If you can top this, or if you've got any you know, if you just want to give it a go, by all means, load your own sandwich video and call it the Righteous Justice Challenge. And thank you to Pete Thomas for inventing the challenge. Yes, it's got me thinking every week, trying to up the last, beat the last sandwich that I made. Anyway, there you have it. If you've got any names for it, write in, and I'll read out the good ones. All right, thank you very much. Bye bye.